do it all. He is a very talented player. And, you know, another interesting aspect to this matchup is the fact that Memory was on eUnited for a brief period of time. I believe it was something around a month before he was let go. And now Memory finds himself back on his old team. This is the old Flight roster, except we have Beast Mode standing in.
And Beast Mode played in their grid matches this week as well. So maybe Pioneers looking for a switch, at least this week they are. And Beast Mode, I've liked what I've seen from him so far. He's more of your aggressive type player. He'll try to make those midfield challenges and get you set up downfield. But so far in the first minute, neither team finding the leg of consistent pressure that we look for. Rapid won't be anything as Wonder Mike takes it back away, but it's a battle for the midfield boosts right now as eUnited collected both. Wonder Mike will demo the lead man on the Pioneers on his way back. eUnited will try again, but a demo will give the Pioneers the ball back, and so we go. Long ball for Hoxer. Pioneers content to just wrap around in midfield, make another challenge, hope for a break. They might get one here, except Memory having to go downfield, couldn't find the initial read. And Ajax, Wonder Mike still, maybe the Pioneers have something here. Memory throwing it against the backboard. Rapid again. He's got one more behind him. It's Beast Mode. Wonder Mike getting in front, but Beast Mode doesn't quit. There wasn't anyone there to receive his pass. If it was an intended shot, it was a poor one. But nothing really materializes, and we are all neutral, James, 2 minutes in.
And they're looking like both teams going for setups. This could be a chance. Wonder Mike, backboard pass. The shot rolls off the post and hits the crossbar. Wonder Mike, I'm not sure if he got bumped in the air. What was happening? It was well done from him to get that second touch. And that pass almost good enough. Now double commit from Pioneers. They're struggling right now.
Beast Mode barely picking up that save. Hoxer trying to dish a pass to Ajax. Ajax forced to go to the corner. eUnited are still set up here. One to Mike. He tried to go under Rapid on the challenge. Rapid getting chipped. We're able to get a little closer to the net, but not too far for the Pioneers. That's a pot shot that'll be easily taken away. And we've had 3 minutes of absolutely nothing happening, James, except for like one shot off the crossbar, and that was about it. Maybe a couple of close ones against Pioneers, but everyone's safe.
And it was an exciting moment. eUnited off the pass from Wonder Mike. I thought they were going to get that goal, so that was about the height of the excitement, I would agree. eUnited now having to play some defense.
What is this? What is this touch? No one's gonna expect that. Okay, Rapid. Whatever, man. That's ridiculous. What a touch. Beast Mode's
and sometimes that's all you want to do. Sometimes it's if you can get it up near that awkward part of the ceiling, you freeze the defense because they don't know if it's going to bounce straight down. They don't know if it's going to bounce out. And if you're coming back as an attacking player, coming towards the net, it's so much easier for you to read. Well done by Rapid. That was a smart play from him.
Wonder Mike finds a bunch of touches, but it won't get him anywhere. Pioneers will get that one clear, and another shot from Beast Mode. You might start looking back at those couple of opportunities that they had, but that bounces just wide, and now they certainly are looking at their previous opportunities. eUnited registering 6 shots on net and putting up squat. Nice pass from Hoxer, but Ajax did not want to commit. High ball again here for Ajax. Back to Wonder Mike. Does he got the boost? And the touch in front of the box. No good. Wonder Mike's ball had to be a shot if it were to go in. Pioneers take the ball back yet again. Beast Mode will stay behind it. Content to just stay behind that ball on these air dribbles. Force the defender to come up, make a 50, but they can't grab the ball. eUnited looking for one more shot while you've missed the last 8 you've got.
Uh-oh.
You only need one.
So a little team bump. Hoxer running into Wonder Mike. Good pass from Wonder Mike here. That'll burn more time off the clock. Another goal here from eUnited would close this game out, but now a chance for Memory. He faked it or missed. Either way, it was still threatening. See if the Pioneers can do something here.
Oh, maybe a chance. No, it'll be knocked away, and there's nobody from eUnited to receive that ball. The Pioneers will take the first game in this set. A bit slow coming out the gates, and I'll say that eUnited absolutely had early chances to get on the board.
They certainly did. eUnited, I thought, was going to win that game, especially after that first play. That ball rolls off the post, hits the crossbar. I thought that was going to be going in, and the one goal that we saw coming out from beast mode after Rapid had that crazy pass off the curvature of the ceiling, bouncing that one right down. And we'll take another look at these plays. That one, you could see it rolling off, Memory getting that save. And then this pass from Rapid off the curvature. Hawks are frozen on the ground. Beast mode able to put that one in. And then that last play from Memory, he might have ran out of boost. You could see him stop boosting right before he made contact. So he might have just had a little bit less boost than was required for that play.
Well, eUnited certainly would like, another shot. And they'll get that and maybe a couple more. I think that Hoxer is who I'm looking at, James. Wonder Mike, he picked up 3 saves. Ajax picked up 3 saves. Hoxer, though, had the lion's share of their shots with 6. The main thing I saw him trying to do was to throw passes from the corner, from the attacking corner to his teammates. And that's something that we know Hoxer has been able to do consistently, but we haven't seen it yet in this match. So if eUnited have hope of generating more opportunities and getting better opportunities, I think it's going to come off of some Hoxer passes, or it needs to, as we get started in game 2.
Especially if Hoxer can get a high pass up for Wonder Mike, who's an aerial specialist, I would say. Anytime you can get that player with space and boost, he can do some damage.
He was looking for Wonder Mike, but there was just a little too much on the ball. Ajax has a stop in midfield, but both teams kind of play with the receiving mentality. As in, we know exactly where that next touch is going. That's where I'm going to position. Not going to slam my car into the ball at every opportunity. They certainly want to try to control possess, like a nice catch from Beast Mode here. Goes up to the backboard. What a carry from Beast Mode. Rapid to tip in.
And this dates back to this catch right here. That was the first touch that set that play up. Well done by Beast Mode. Knew that he probably couldn't score himself, but could set up Rapid, who was able to put that shot in as well. Very good offense from the Pioneers. And they get an early lead in game 2.
Long clear from Memory. Rapid right behind him. He'll take that rebound for himself. Now the Pioneers a real chance to get set up in midfield, but Hoxer sends the ball right back to their back wall. And Pioneers, Rapid always following close behind Memory, prepared for that ball to come back right into him, but past that, the play dies. Beast Mode forced to receive wherever Ajax is going to take it. He took a shot at where he might go, and he'll get back to the ball in midfield. Despite eUnited being able to win some of these challenges in their own half, still shots are coming towards the net. Not sure how that stayed out. Still, it's a threat, and Wonder Mike keeps the ball on top of his car, gets out of harm's way. eUnited could have been down 2-0, but here they stand.
Ajax, he's wiping sweat off his brow. He thought he might have owned goal there for a second. I'm sure I thought he did for a moment. That one, scary close call. And somehow eUnited don't give up a second.
Ajax already back, and he'll take that shot away from Rapid. Gets right back against the back wall. eUnited trying to secure their own back boost as Wonder Mike looks for Hoxer. But Beast Mode was already there, and Rapid close on this challenge. He ends up missing the ball. But guess who's there? Memory. Back to Rapid, who's in front of the box! Sent in front, but no goal! Ajax takes the ball out, and Beast Mode wants another shot at the net. He's not gonna get it. Pioneers gonna continue to hunt from midfield. Wonder Mike wants Hoxer, but he's cut off by Rapid. Pioneers were in danger of being counterattacked, but instead they're going to put another shot on. It comes back to Memory. Throws it at the top, but Wondamike is there for the save.
No boost for eUnited. They're all sitting below half. Ajax finally getting more than 50 as they get some breathing room, but it was a moment of absolute boost starvation from Pioneers on eUnited, who couldn't really do much to get out in the midfield and challenge those shots.
Ooh. Wondamike couldn't get to that ball initially. He's got Ajax downfield. Ajax got paint, but oh, Rapid jumping in front. Wondamike wants Hoxer again, but 2 commit for the Pioneers to ensure it stays out. And then one eUnited member, that's Hoxer, he got bumped out of the play. Rapid doing everything he can to keep the ball away from him. Popped up again. Pioneers hanging on to this 1-goal lead. Rapid again, every single time he's been behind the ball these last minute has been to eUnited's detriment. He has been a force to try to get around in this game. Even right there, that challenge will just set Memory up. Wondamike is forced to play the read on the back wall, and midfield is still Pioneers. Hard hit from Rapid. Memory only challenged by Wondamike, but despite all of that pressure, still eUnited look for a way in, and that was dangerous. The double commit will put Pioneers in a tough spot, but jumping back quick was Beast Mode. Less than a minute left. Pioneers still hanging on. 1-0.
Beast Mode doing a lot of work there, getting that stop, getting down, getting the boost from the midfield and the demo. Rapid making some good shots. The defense holding up from Pioneers. Beast Mode going for his own play, trying to pass to himself. Now on the other end, Wondamike doing well here.
Ooh, the pass. Thought he was looking for Hoxer. Ajax had to come in as the third man, but he did enough to buy time. Here's Wondamike. He wants space. He kicked that ball far out in the midfield. He'll take the shot. 2 commit from Pioneers. Now, oh no, Hoxer, that's not the challenge he wanted. And now time trickling away. Here's Beast Mode, but Ajax gets taken out, and Rapid will gladly let that touch the ground. The Pioneers take game 2.
Another win for the Pioneers. This time, they really were the better team throughout the entirety of the game, or so it seemed. Rapid playing very well. Beast Mode making plays even at the end there, that defensive play from him. Memory, holding his own as well. So the Pioneers, a low-scoring game, but it was enough. Their defense really helped them through.
It did, and I felt like eUnited, they were, as soon as they got space, they tried to get creative, but the Pioneers were just on top of it. Never at any point did they feel, insurmountable pressure from eUnited. In fact, I don't think they really felt much pressure at all. There was a couple of double commits from the Pioneers, but I don't think that was a result of pressure. There was one moment in midfield where it looked like it might have bit them, and it was at the end. But like you said, James, Beast Mode got them out of that situation. And I just don't know where the path out of this cavern is for eUnited. They've been struggling to get past the hump. They had a very tough 5-game set against Space Station, couldn't get it done against Charlotte Phoenix, and this is where it all ends, James. They got no more lives left, or they're out of this tournament.
Their back is officially against the wall. A good start here of paramount importance. This has not been a high-scoring series, and already we're seeing some pressure from the Pioneers.
When you talk about the major after 3 regionals, if you are out here, you have to do well in the other 2 regionals if you have hope of qualifying for the major at the end of this split. But whichever team goes down here, they're certainly going to have a lot to look at in the tape room. As Hoxer takes it off the ceiling, but it bounces just high of the crossbar. Nothing to sweat yet, but that has to stop for Pioneers. eUnited, they haven't been able to punish them yet, but eventually it comes back to bite you. Rapid had to pop up quick for a save.
And I do not envy Rapid in that situation. Last back, there was a double commit. He was solo in net, had to get the stop, and he made it no problem. So you got to have a little bit better placement on the shooting to get it around Rapid when he's sitting in net like that.
Oh. Well, the miss from Beast Mode did give Hoxer some eUnited time in the orange half. One to Mike. Double touch here. Where's the follow-up? It's got to be from Hoxer, jumping back from the opposite side. Hoxer gets that touch back to Ajax, which will only allow eUnited to get set up in midfield. The long clear gives the Pioneers a chance to look at how they're going to approach. The first challenge will be one to Mike's. Memory will play it back out to the side, but eUnited playing relaxed on this rotation. Hoxer almost getting past two defenders. And one to Mike will hop back up in front. eUnited starting to have an extended stay here in the orange half, but that's not how you play offense as a team and keep the ball squared away here in the orange half. Yet here we are with Rapid, another clear. They've slowed down. And Ajax having to hop in front. They'll get hot real quick. One to Mike. Whew, that was a touch straight down into his bumper. United looking for a path into this series and looking for a path out of their own half. As the halfway mark in game 3 approaches, one to Mike. All he can do is buy time. The ball still sails towards his net. Light shots, nothing too threatening just yet, but it's about to get a whole lot more scary as Memory screened across the box. Rapid sending up Memory again. Memory straight down in front. The shot's good for Beast Mode. Hunting like a tiger. He gets his food.
He pounced right on this rebound. Memory pouncing it down. Beast Mode saw Ajax was going to clear it out and didn't get much power on it whatsoever. Beast Mode making the play for the Pioneers, and if these previous games have been any indicator, this one goal might be enough, Jorby.
Rapid will square up on the dominant.
Oh.
Beast Mode puts in 2. Rapid, what a challenge.
A quick crouch, a quick pounce, and he gets a second one. Beast Mode living up to the name, Jorby.
Absolutely. Now, Pioneers, you're at this point, with how you've looked in this match, giving it up here, giving any room to eUnited is not going to fare well. Momentum is a fickle beast, James. It can turn against you in the blink of an eye. So if you're the Pioneers, you keep your foot on the gas against eUnited, who have had a tough day, and it gets a little tougher with 1:45 remaining.
And I think that's a key point, Jorby. They've had a very tough day, already taken some tough losses. It doesn't get any easier to dig yourself out in these situations. I think eUnited is really going to have to dig deep. And I'm not sure if they have what it takes. We'll find out under 1.5 minutes left to go. And this would be it for eUnited. It's the final match of the day. The Pioneers hungry to move on to stage 2.
I think Rapid and Memory must share the same brain as they jump for the same ball on defense every time. I think they double commit more than they don't, but it's always with low pressure situation.
They just got a similar play style.
Yeah,
almost
it's
exact.
just funny. It's funny to me. Nice clear. No look for eUnited. And they've had so many problems in midfield. Every time you feel like they finally get a way in, Memory behind the ball, no shot for him, but quickly following it up is Beast Mode, barely taken away. Shot again, you can't save that. That's 3 for the Pioneers. They travel, and they're traveling far.
And I love what we saw from Beast Mode in this game. 2 early goals, gets this assist as well. Beast Mode, he was the guy for the Pioneers in this game. And he was so good, Jorby. Those first goals, playing with such calmness, calculatedness, and now an almost 4th goal for the Pioneers. Beast Mode. You can tell he is feeling it right now.
He's developing a 6th sense. Rapid, barely taking that ball out. The time left on the clock is merely a formality. The Kansas City Pioneers, they've had a tough day themselves, but standing at the end, you get a stage 2 qualification with a 3-0 sweep against eUnited. You survive the day, the marathon is over. They move to stage 2.
Well done by the Pioneers, a 3-0 sweep. I did not see that coming. I thought this one was going to be a little bit closer than that, but the Pioneers proved that they had the edge. Memory getting some revenge over eUnited. They let him go after just that short stint on his team. Him coming in, showing, hey, you know, maybe I made the better move coming over to the Pioneers because they're moving to stage 2 where eUnited is not.
eUnited forced to, take a look inside. Not qualifying for stage 2 is certainly below their expectations. And with how Wondamike looked today, you know how capable Ajax and Hoxer are as well. This team has to go back to the drawing board, get things figured out. Regional 2 is not that far down the horizon for this team. I don't think it's the last we've seen of them, but credit to the Kansas City Pioneers. They've made it. I can't wait to see more of them. We're going to send it back over to Leaf and Gibbs and whoever else they've decided to drag with them for the end of the day. Leaf?